Welcome to Connecting and Discovering on Twitter, the second video in a series about getting started using Twitter. In the last video, we showed you how to make an account on Twitter, find other Twitter users and follow them, navigate your Twitter feed from the main page, and send a tweet. But in this video, we're going to go into more detail on the many different ways you can connect with others and discover your interests using Twitter, including how to tweet directly to people with @mentions, how to search for trends and topics using hashtags, how to quote or retweet someone else's tweet, and finally, briefly discuss a few ways that Twitter can be used to engage students and faculty. First, let's log into Twitter and do a recap of what we know so far. You start out by landing on your homepage, where you can see your feed of tweets from all the other users that you're following, and by clicking on either your statistics box here or the Me section at the main menu, you can see your profile information and see the tweets that you've sent. Let's take a look at these other two options on the main menu, starting with the Connect tab. The Connect tab documents all your mentions and interactions with other Twitter users. When users start following you on Twitter, you'll find out about it here in the Interactions section. Likewise, when you get mentioned in a tweet, it will appear here. A mention is when another user puts your Twitter handle in one of their tweets. Twitter uses the @ sign to indicate when a Twitter handle is being mentioned, so instead of our first tweet that we sent here, we could have made certain that Algonquin College's Twitter profile would read it by including the @Algonquin College handle in the sentence. Worth mentioning is that when you use a Twitter handle at the very beginning of your post, the post won't show up in all of your followers' news feeds, just the feeds of the mentioned recipient and anyone who follows both you and the mentioned recipient. This tweet is still viewable from your profile page to all users though. If you have to send some sensitive information, we recommend you directly message anyone that follows you by clicking here in your profile page. The Discover tab allows users to explore what other people are talking about on Twitter. These could be popular tweets on certain topics, tweets from popular users, or users you might be interested in following based on your current list. You can also see what hashtags are trending in this section. A hashtag is like a keyword that Twitter uses to categorize and search for topics. When you click on a hashtag embedded in a tweet or off to the side here, Twitter pulls up a real-time feed of all the tweets that are using that hashtag. Let's take a look at a hashtag that was trending today, hashtag #ACBreakfast, that we used here at Algonquin College for the President's Breakfast this morning. As you can see, clicking the hashtag lets us see all the tweets sent that talk about the speeches, the food, and all the people involved in putting that event together. Simply put, hashtags are an easy way to contribute to the discussion about a certain topic on Twitter. Popular ones include hashtag CDNED for discussions on Canadian education, and hashtag CDNPoly for discussions on national politics. Taking a tweet with these hashtags makes them easier to discover for users who share your interests that don't follow you. And just by reading through these discussions, you can discover more and more hashtags you might find useful. If I wanted to share one of these tweets on my feed, I have two options. I can either retweet it, which basically copies and pastes the original tweet onto my feed so all my followers can view it, or I can choose to quote the tweet in a tweet that will be sent from my profile so I can include my own 2 cents in whatever many characters I have left. As an instructor who wants to engage your students, you could instruct them to check in on hashtags relevant to your program, or you could create a hashtag for your class to bring an online extension to classroom discussion. If you broadcast your classes online, students participating from off-site could even tweet you questions during a live lecture. I hope this video has given you a few ideas of how you can use Twitter, both inside and outside the classroom, to spark discussion. Thanks for watching.